You dropped your questions in the comments, and we're here to answer them today. Questions like, do civilians need body armor? Or what size Agilite battle belt fits me best? Let's answer them.
Hey guys, welcome back to Maverick Tactical, where we're all about personal protection, tactical gear, and keeping you safe. I'm Patrick.
I'm Sean.
Let's get into it.
Guys, so today we are answering your questions that you left in the comments for us. If you're watching this right now, drop a question in the comments so we can do more of these. We love the community. We love hearing what you guys have questions about and then giving you some answers. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to start off and get into it.
Let's see what we got.
So, first question, Patrick.
Okay.
As the owner of Maverick Tactical,
Okay.
is there any chance we're going to get a Maverick plate carrier?
No.
Quick answer.
No. So basically, the way that I've looked at this is the Agilite carriers are top of the line. They're Israeli Special Forces gear. We carry some HRT gear, which is also great gear. We carry some Blue Force gear. We carry really top of the line gear already. That's not really our perfection area, right?
100%.
So we make body armor. We design body armor. That's what we do, and we do it well. Guess what Agilite and HRT and Blue Force do? They make gear really well. So that's been our,
bread and butter.
Yeah, it's our frame. It's what Maverick Tactical is. We are body armor. We pair great body armor with great tactical gear, and proven battle-tested gear with our great plates made right here in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So the answer would be no. I don't look at us doing that.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we already have some of the greatest carriers here, so why even try to compete?
Hey, maybe we can talk Agilite into doing a Maverick carrier. There you go.
Maverick Agilite collab.
Maybe that would happen. Now, a collab on that. Maybe we'll talk to Lev about that.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So there's like a maybe there.
Maybe in there, right?
All right. So next up, can I wear a Reaper rig over a plate carrier? And so I'll kind of talk on this. We've talked about it in the store quite a bit. So technically, yes and no. So you can put on the Reaper rig, and then obviously if you put a carrier over top of it, it's gonna fit over top of it, as long as you don't have any mag pouches on your Reaper rig. So the other way around is if you have a plate carrier on already, you can throw a Reaper rig on top, but with the XH harness that they have, it kind of impedes with everything back there. It's really just not a good fit in general. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, I guess if you had to at the end of the day, if you got your mag pouches on your Reaper rig, you have a slick plate carrier and you need to throw it on real quick, go for it. It's possible. There is, Lev talked about at SHOT Show where you could lift up the back of the Reaper rig and open up some Velcro, and you actually can attach that to the front of a plate carrier where there's not a placard where the Velcro is, and you could attach it on there with the Velcro, but it's, at the end of the day, it's not really gonna hold super well. It's not gonna be the best scenario. So you could, but probably wouldn't recommend it. So yeah. And so here we go, Patrick. What size battle belt in Agilite for a 30 to 33 inch waist?
Oh, 30 to 33?
Yep.
30 may be hitting the small. I would say if you get up into 33, 34, you're definitely in the medium. And I typically go by, because we fit so many people, I most of the time honestly just go by pant size. And that being said, that can vary person to person or company to company. But in general, I can hit that pretty good.
Yeah.
If you're a 30-inch waist, you're going to be a small. If you're up to a 34, if you're 30, 32 small, if you're 33, 34, you're probably into that medium. Yeah. Is what I would say.
What I would recommend too is, we do have a size chart on our website, on Agilite's website. I would recommend not going by your pant waist size, by the brand, because brands can vary.
Right.
Get a tape measure and wrap it around your waist where that belt's going to go, and see exactly where it lands on there, and then follow that chart, and you should be pretty accurate.
Yeah, I go off the grid sometimes. I just, like I said, I deal with so many people.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I'll convey those together, which is not the right thing to do. I'm not telling you to do that, but I'm just telling you I've dealt with it so much that I've kind of felt it out a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I'll give you, for me personally, I'm a 32-inch waist in most pants, and the medium fits perfect. So if that helps anybody out there, there you go. All right, and so the next question, can I add a Warfighter cummerbund from Agilite and a first spear tube onto the LBT 6094? And so I actually did my research on this one. You cannot on that specific plate carrier because it doesn't have the correct the loops here on the front to put that first spear tube on. That being said, I think if I remember correctly, that plate carrier did have a back flap to open up to Velcro it on. If I'm wrong about that, just in general, the only way to attach the Warfighter cummerbund to a plate carrier is you have to have a flap to open up that reveals Velcro to allow for that Warfighter to Velcro on there. So if you have that, you're pretty much set. And then the cummerbund comes with Velcro on the front. So as long as you got Velcro on the front, you're ready to go.
Right there.
But with the first spear tube, yeah, there's that front Velcro. But yeah, with the first spear tube, it's obviously going to fit on the Warfighter. You just have to have these 2 loops on the side here to make sure that first spear tube quick release can actually go on there. So hopefully that helps you there a little bit. Alrighty,
next question.
Does the inner and outer Agilite belt have the same size to it? Is it sized the same?
So if I understand that question correctly, when you initially purchase the belt, if you buy a medium belt, you get a medium internal and external belt that go together. That being said, you can purchase the inner belt separately. So if for some reason you find that the large inner belt, EDC belt, works better for you and a medium outer belt works better, or vice versa, you can mix and match. They don't come that way. They're medium to medium, large to large, whatever, but you can mix and match based on purchasing that inner belt.
I think the soul of that question was like, is it just a one size fits all outer and then the inner is like sized differently? But no, it's not. That's not the case. The outer and inner are going to be the same size from small, and then both of them will grow as you get into that bigger size.
And honestly, as many people as we've fit in person, I've never seen anybody where the inner belt didn't fit properly or the outer belt didn't fit properly with the medium, large.
As long as that inner fits, that outer's going to fit perfect.
That's right.
Now, this seems to be more of a belt-oriented video here because we got another one coming up here in just a minute. But before that, do civilians need body armor?
Good question. I would say it's a good thing to have. Definitely, if you have firearms and if you think you might have to defend your territory, your house, your property, then it's possible that other people are going to be shooting back at you. That is a possibility. So I think it's not a bad idea for people and individuals and civilians to have body armor. I tell people, a lot of people, most of the people we deal with in this community, in the 2A community, have a lot of firearms. I tell people, forego that next piece of firearm that you're going to buy. You've already got 30, 40, 50, 100 guns. Forego that 101st gun.
Yeah, you'll spend easily $1,000 on a gun.
Easily. If you're getting a quality gun, you're going to spend $1,000 anyway. Buy a great kit here. A K19, a K0, a Sub-Zero with some great plates in it. You're going to be possibly below $1,000 even. And you can pick up a great kit. So I think it's a good idea to have it. I think it's a viable option.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be a little biased, but yeah, I mean, why not have it? If you're carrying firearms and you're already a prepared person, this is another great thing to add into the arsenal and as just an everyday civilian. And
what is the old adage? Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
There you go.
So let's put it this way. If there is civilian unrest, if there is a scenario where you've got you know, a natural disaster.
Yeah.
You won't, just like food, you won't be able to get this
100%.
material.
Yep.
So good to have it, in my opinion.
There you go. Alrighty, and the last one's definitely for you here, because this is your belt setup. What holster do you have on your belt? We've had a lot of people ask that question.
Okay.
They're so curious.
So the holster is Safariland. It's this is set up for my SIG P226, and I have a Romeo 1. So it's cut out for the red dot, and you see there.
Oh.
And then there was also a question about the other components, right?
Yeah. So go into
So
that.
the
I
whole
think
thing?
that's what
Okay.
most people want to know, because yeah, that's a Safariland holster, but there's a lot else going on here and how you attach to the
There is,
belt.
and I'll tell you one of the things I like. You know, Safariland, it comes with a you know, the device that holds your holster that goes to the belt. But I like this a lot better. This is the Guardian Warrior Solutions bang hanger. They didn't pay me to say that. It is what it is. I love it. It's lightweight. It's Tegris material. It's a double layer Tegris material here. I've got a Reese wrap on it to match the color of my belt. You can add that in the cart, you know, when you're checking out at Guardian Warrior Solution. I like the fact that this is also MOLLE based. So it goes through the MOLLE and then it tightens down on the back side here with the screws. So for instance, I'll give you an example. When I had the original Safariland holster piece that goes on your belt here, when I had that on here, I had all my other gear on here. You know where I'm going with this. I got the Guardian Warrior Solutions bang hanger, was not available at first, so I had to wait several months for it. I had all this on here. I had to take every bit of this off in order to slide this back off and around the other side. So if you're right-handed and you have that, you're gonna have to take all this off to get this off. So what's nice about this is that it mollies straight on. You don't have to go all the way around with it. So I like that. Also like the fact that it also has many configurations of canting, height, canting, things of that nature. So I like that idea as well. And then the third part of it is the Shaw Concepts Sidekick V2. That is a very padded, has some MOLLE on it, very padded thigh.
Swivel.
Yes, a swivel. That's what's really nice about it, is it swivels right there. So you can see, so as your leg moves, that moves, and your firearm does not.
Yeah.
So that's what I like about this. It has some stretch in it as well, which is really nice, going around, you know, your leg as well. So
This wasn't a cheap setup either, was it?
it wasn't. So, you know, I mean, this whole belt, probably with everything, with all the kit in here, is probably $1,000.
Yeah.
But, you know, I like to wear a lot of that. That's my kit there, my K19. And I don't do a lot of side. I don't wear things on my side. So I don't have the Warfighter cummerbund. I've just got the regular cummerbund. Makes it easy to get on and off. And then I have all my other stuff here on my belt.
Nice.
There's going to be some new things coming on here too pretty soon.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Some new Agilite gear. Yep. So that's a teaser there.
Oh, cool. Well, that is all the questions I have for us. So guys, thank you again so much for leaving the comments for us to answer. If you have any more questions, throw them down there in the comments. We'd love to make some more videos answering your questions. Make them creative, see how far you can make us think. And yeah, stay tuned for more, guys. We will see you soon.